Hey there, hope you're doing good. If you're hiring engineers, you can choose to hire first rate or second rate engineers. Many early stage startups and even some later stage startups make do with second rate engineers. What kind of work will they do? They'll build something that appears to work, but there will be lot of bugs and new bugs appearing regularly. And some of these bugs may not be possible to fix. There may be some outages or crashes or hangs. Fixed bugs may keep reappearing. Customers may not be happy with the reliability of what you have built. It may not be scalable if you get more users or if your users' needs increase. In a B2B context, if your customer onboards new users, new employees, or if each person starts using the app more often or creates more data or puts more load on the system, it may not be able to handle it, can crash. That is scalability. You may reach a point where the software is no longer extensible. You can't add new features to it. It has become fragile. When you touch it, it breaks. I hear from a friend of mine who is always revamping his product because he works with second rate engineers. Security may not be there, and data loss prevention may not be there. So, if you work with second rate engineers, you will have to make trade offs in reliability, scalability, extensibility, security, and data loss prevention. The advantage is that you can hire second rate engineers quickly. Quick both in calendar time and in the number of hours spent interviewing. Only one round of interview per candidate is enough. Whereas to hire first rate engineers, you need to interview dozens of people to find one. It's like picking the needle in the haystack or the diamond in the dirt. And for each person, you need to have multiple rounds. All this together can cause it to take 1 to 2 quarters or longer, depending on the market conditions. I know one company who, after 1 year, has still not been able to hire the number of engineers they wanted originally. In this year, their requirements went up, but we are not even considering that. The requirements they had at the beginning of the year, last April, they still couldn't meet. And then first rate engineers have a higher chance of not accepting your offer because they are in demand. You'll have to pay them more. They may be more demanding in many ways. And they have a tendency to err on the side of over engineering things. And there's no guarantee that first rate engineers can build something reliable, scalable, extensible, secure, and without data loss. It's just that they are capable of, given the right management. If you have a competent CTO who is directing them, and you give them enough time, not like do it somehow by Monday. If you say that, then no engineer will be able to do good work and build a system with these positive qualities. It's just that first rate engineers are capable of building a good system given the right leadership and time and management and so on. So these are the two types of engineers that you need to choose between hiring. And you need to make this decision consciously. Some founders tell me we don't need the best engineers, which is fine. And by the way, there's no judgment here. You can hire second rate engineers if you think the pros outweigh the cons. It is just that you need to make a conscious trade off which is right for you.